We drove 600 plus kilometers for this and almost didn't get in. Imagine booking your dream trip and finding out you can't get into half of the places. Here's our Tobermory trip turned into a series of lucky breaks and funny disasters. It all started with a flood, not of water, but Tobermory reels all over my social media. Everywhere I scrolled, I saw those turquoise waters, flowerpot rocks, shipwrecks shots, and I thought, okay, we are going. This long weekend, no overthinking. But apparently, the whole world had the same idea. Every single motel booked, every camping route full. Just when we were ready to give up, a miracle happened. One campsite spot opened up 70 kilometers away from Tobermory, but we booked it instantly and unknowingly booked ourselves a series of, let's just call them, learning experiences. We quickly discovered you can't just scroll into Tobermory's famous spots. You need parking reservation for places like Grotto. And of course, fully booked. But hey, we had our campsite. This was our first time camping. We went all in, shopping for gear, planning to sleep in our Tesla, and preparing meals at home. Oh, and a fun little detail, no Tesla Supercharger within 130 kilometer. We'd have to plan our road trip like a game of charging Tetris. Friday, 6 p.m. Coffee from Tim Hortons in hand, backpacked, and the plan arrives before sunrise. The reality, rolling into Tobermory at 5 a.m., hunting for a charger like it was hidden treasure. We started the day with coffee and sandwich at 8:30, boarded at Glass Bottom Cruise, shipwreck views, turquoise water, and a quick stop at Flowerpot Island. 2 hours to explore, enough to hike, see both big and small flower pots, click a million photos, and pretend we were in National Geography special. Back on the cruise, we glided over the famous shipwreck before heading for a lunch at Snack Shack. Now that was a meal worth remembering. Then come our big tub lighthouse plan. Denied at the gate because you guessed it, no parking reservation. At this point, Tobermory felt like an exclusive club we didn't have the VIP pass for. So we headed to our campsite, 70 kilometers away at Cape Croker. Hidden among trees, quite private, it was perfect. We set up our Tesla camping setup, walked to a peaceful beach for a swim, and came back for a grilled paneer, pineapple, and chicken by the fire. By nightfall, the whole campsite felt silent and we curled up in Tesla under a blanket of stars. The next morning started with a 60-kilometer dash to Owen Sound for charging again. We explored via turns, stumbled upon a beautiful marina, devoured pizza, and had ice cream by the water. Then it was back to Tobermory for kayaking. We'd seen these dreamy, transparent kayaks the day before we hunted them down at Big Tub Harbor Resort. 40 bucks an hour for the prawns to float above the shipwreck. And while the kayak wasn't exactly crystal clear, spiraling over history was surreal. 1 hour later, sore but smiles wide. We spent the rest of the day wandering through Tobermory before returning to camp for roasted corn and more grilled goodness. The journey home was supposed to be simple until we spotted a random park near Collinwood, the stunning beach. One look at that crystal clear water and we knew we are going in. A quick, refreshing swim. Tobermory may be small, but it taught us big lesson. Always book ahead, carry snacks for bad coffee situations, and never underestimate the joy of spontaneous swim. That's it.